Alright, so first things up on recruiting this week, we're going to take away the points. We're going to take Chris Bush off our board here. We're just not going to be able to compete with LSU. Even Miami of Ohio is doing better than us. Now, one thing I've mentioned before is that I would like to continue playing the 3-3-5, so I would like to keep stockpiling as many safeties as we possibly can. So I'm going to add 2 guys to our list here that we're going to try to put some points into. Edgar Gunn is the first one, strong safety out of Seagoville, Texas. Right now we're 5th on his board, but I feel like it's worth throwing him on there. So right now we're doing a search just for any prospects who have any interest in us in their top 10 schools, and if they have less than 10% lock percentage, which means, or less than 25, which basically means nobody's going after them, and we're going to see if we can find ourselves some diamonds in the rough. Like, for example, this Corey Hall guy here from Hot Springs, South Dakota. I've mentioned that I would like to keep running a 3-3-5 defense, which would entail that we need a lot of safeties in order to make that to work. Right now, I believe both of our top 3 safeties, which is the reason why we even chose to run the 3-3-5, Damin, I forget the free safety, it's like Deontay something, Williams, I want to say, and then Dismuke. Those 3 guys, I believe, are all seniors, so we're going to have a new crop coming in next year, and I would like to keep safeties, you know, coming in and being able to develop. And this guy's from South Dakota. It's right on top of Nebraska. We're going to see if we can get this guy. Nobody else is really going after him. And we don't particularly need corners, but the thing is, I believe I'm going after like 1 corner right now, and he's not really, we're in his top 3 with his other schools that are kind of separating themselves. So we're going to add this guy from Plano, Texas. He's a big corner, hard hitter, so he's essentially, you know, a safety at the corner position. Those are the types of guys that I like to have at corner. Here's another guy. Now that we're not going to be able to get Chris Bush, the top outside linebacker in the country, I might as well see if we can get Mike Davis here, who is a run stopper, and not many schools are going after him, but he does have interest in the top programs. So this is a guy that we added to the recruiting board last week, and I currently just used my 100% scouting for 50 points trick, and this guy is incredible. He's listed as a run blocking tackle, I believe. Oh no, I guess I added him because he's huge and he has this number 1, so I figured I would just add him here. But he is, I mean, he can run block plenty fine enough, and he's a 78 overall, and he's got us number 1. So Wayne, Nebraska, we're going to offer him a scholarship here, and we're also going to put some more points into him. Fresh off a huge win where they knocked off the number 3 team in the country in Ohio State, the Nebraska Cornhuskers travel to Indiana to take on the number 10 ranked Hoosiers. We're going to start things off with the Nebraska offense in this game. It's 2nd and 9, play action to Allen. Martinez rolling to his right to avoid the pressure, and he's going to pick up the first down with his legs as he crosses that first down marker, gets a new set of downs for Nebraska. So 1st and 10, next play, it's going to be the option. Martinez tries to pitch it to Belt, but instead he's going to lose 4 yards as it's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So now 2nd and 14, and Martinez is popped in the backfield. It's 3rd and 15 now. Man in motion to the outside. Martinez dropping back, trying to get some time. Nobody's open, and he's going to be sacked for a loss of 12 yards by Alfred Bryant, and they would punt it to Indiana. So Michael Penix Jr. and his offense take over as he's going to be taking a 2-yard loss here as Braxton Clark takes him down to force a 2nd and 12. Now it's a man in motion behind Penix as he's going to hook up with Holt Bennett on a corner, and that's going to move the chains after a 21-yard completion. Penix now running a bit of a option play here as he pitches to Hewitt, and that's going to be another first down for Indiana as they are moving the ball at will here early on in the game. Penix swings it out to Javon Swinton, and he is going to be pushed into the end zone as Indiana strikes first in this game as they take a 7 2-0 lead. So Nebraska back on offense. Martinez, no time to throw it all, sheds the first one, but then he is sacked by the second man in Micah McFadden. So it's 3rd and a long 16 coming up. And once again, he is sacked already for the 3rd time this game. This time, Bo Robbins completely unblocked. Number 69, the right tackle, just didn't even do anything on the play. So now Indiana on offense. It is 3rd and 3. Penix on a read option. He keeps it and picks up the first down with his leg. So new set of downs. About 2:25 left in the quarter. Penix all the time in the world in the pocket, finds Swinton out in the flats. He picks up a first down as he is pushing his way forward past the first down marker there. Now it's going to be a handoff to Stephen Carr, the running back. He's got himself a first down on the ground as well. Now it's another set of downs. 3rd and 3 here for Indiana. Read option. Penix keeps it, and he's going to be stopped just short, so it's 4th and 2 as the Nebraska defense bends but doesn't break, as it's now a 10-0 lead after the field goal. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Martinez running some triple option here. Pitches it out to Ramir Johnson. He gets to the outside, and he picks up a big gain here as he's tripped up at about the 45-yard line. So Nebraska finally getting the ball moving here. But then it's a wrong read on a read option, and Martinez is swarmed in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. So now it's 3rd and 12. Martinez dropping back, and then once again is going to be sacked. It's Bo Robbins again. Already 3 tackles for a loss and 2 sacks on the day for him. So now Indiana back on offense. Now in the second quarter, Penix finds Swinton over the middle, moves the chains. Later on in the drive, it's 1st and 10. Penix in the shotgun once again. He fires to the sidelines for Ty Freifogel. They move the chains. 3rd and 4 now. Nebraska needs a stop here, and they can't get it. Swinton this time converts on the reception, 15 yards. They're pretty deep into Nebraska territory now. Penix getting some blocks in the pocket, finds Freifogel, and they move the chains again. So it's 3rd and 4 now later in the drive. Penix handoff Stephen Carr. He cuts it back inside, and he's into the end zone. Stephen Carr, the running back, makes it a 17-0 lead here for Indiana. So Nebraska on offense now, about 4 minutes left in the second quarter. It's going to be an option play as Johnson gets the pitch and picks up the first down. 2nd and 8 later in the drive. It's now Martinez keeping it on the option, picking up the first down himself. So now 2nd and 10 on the next set of downs. Martinez rolling out to his right. He's going to fire a perfect strike behind the defender, only where Oliver Martin can get it, and he's got himself the first down. So 3rd and 4 now. Martinez on a little screen play to Xavier Betts, and he cannot get the first down. So it's 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it here. A little bit of a flex bone. Martinez doesn't know what he's doing. Decided to go against the grain of the play, picks up 3, but it's not enough for the first down, so he is stopped short. And now the Hoosiers are back on offense. Hoosiers now with the screen of their own. It's going to be Stephen Carr who's going to stiff arm Will Honus for a few extra yards to pick up the first down. Now next set of downs. Penix in the shotgun with a man to his left. He fires and finds Hendershot, the tight end, and that's another first down for Indiana. And he was actually tackled by a face mask, so they get the extra yards on top of it. So deep inside Nebraska territory now, Penix getting some blocks once again. Freifogel over the middle, gets a block and sheds a tackler, and he just trots into the end zone. He finds pay dirt, and now it's a 24-0 Indiana lead as they are running away with this game here in the first half. But 26 seconds left in the quarter as Martinez is going to bomb it for Martin there. Cannot get the catch, so they're going to punt it back to Indiana. They're going to have 11 seconds here. Penix trying to get some points before halftime here. Instead, he's going to be sacked by Ty Robinson, forced the fumble, and Garrett Nelson picks it up and gets down with 1 second left. So the Cornhuskers are going to be able to get a field goal before halftime as they are on the board, but it is still a 24-3 Indiana lead heading into halftime. And at halftime, the Cornhuskers are going to make a QB change as Logan Smothers will be taking over as QB1 for the second half. We are starting with Indiana on offense. We're 3rd and 6. The Cornhuskers defense actually gets a stop. Could that be Uncle Mo calling? So it's now in the pistol. Logan Smothers at QB, rolling out to his left here on 3rd and 6. Cannot pull the trigger on the pass, and he is sacked. Another sack for the Hoosiers defense, and they get the ball back. Now 3rd and 8 for Indiana on offense. Penix dumping it off to Carr on a screen. He's going to be stopped. No, he's not. He's actually going to get the first down. They do challenge, but they say he got it nonetheless. And then there's the INT that they could have needed right there as Dismuke drops it. So 3rd and 10 now for Indiana. Penix dumping it off to Carr. He gets pushed backwards, but then recovers and picks up the first down as they cannot secure the tackle on the first hit. So 1st and 10 now to bat midfield. Penix, he's going to loft one up, and that's going to be picked off by Tyreek Johnson. And there is the INT that Nebraska needed. The 2nd turnover for Indiana. So now Nebraska on offense. Logan Smothers running the option. Johnson gets a block there, and he picks up a first down. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. New set of downs. Smothers, option once again. He picks up a few, runs a man over, converts the first down on his own. So Smothers getting some action in the offense going. Once again, an option. It's going to be a handoff to Betts, and he's going to get about 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Wrong read, and Vocolet is stopped for a loss, so 4th and 4. They would go for it, though. Smothers in the split slot. Read option, keeps it himself, picks up the first down with his legs. So they do get the first down on 4th and 4. So now it's 3rd and 10 later in the drive. Smothers, read option, throws Bo Robbins right off him, and then probably should have kept it there rather than pitching it. So Samori Torre gets tackled short of the first down marker, and they settle for a field goal. So it's 24-6 now in this ball game. About a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Indiana now on offense. It's Michael Penix Jr. He's going to pick up a first down with his legs. 3rd and 10 later in the drive. 38 seconds left in the quarter. And he's going to be sacked by Garrett Nelson. Gets in the backfield, just relentless on the rush. So that forces a punt. And now Nebraska is on offense as Smothers is airing this one out. He finds Omar Manning down the sidelines, and he is dragged down at the 5-yard line. Brings up a 1st and goal for the Cornhuskers here into the 4th quarter now as Smothers dumps this one off to Ramir Johnson, and he is popped right at the goal line. So 3rd and goal now. Flexbone. Smothers gives it to Austin Allen, and the 6'9" tight end gets it into the end zone. And now the Cornhuskers have their first touchdown on the day. They're going to go for 2 here, and they get it. So it's now a 24-14 game, 10-point game, Indiana on offense. It's a triple option as Carr gets the pitch and picks up a huge gain for first down. So they move the chains. New set of downs now. Penix hands off to Poindexter, the backup running back, and he also picks up a first down. Nebraska needs a stop, and they cannot get one so far, as Penix just absolutely shoves Deontay Williams Jr. right off him and picks up the first down on the read option. So now pretty deep into Nebraska territory. Penix play action, getting some blocks all the time in the world. And he's going to fire to the other side of the field for Ty Freifogel. And that's a touchdown for the Hoosiers, as the Nebraska defense just could not stop them on this drive when they needed it. So it's 31-14. Brody Belt on the ensuing kickoff kicks it to the outside, and he gets some decent yardage. Finally gets taken down at about the 35. So Nebraska on offense here. Smothers, play action, and he is sacked again. Another sack on this Nebraska quarterback room. So 2nd and 19 as Smothers had Johnson streaking down the middle, but he could not get the pass off. Just immediately he's being hit. So 3rd and 19, they need something. Smothers dropping back. He airs one up into double coverage, and Samori Torre somehow comes down with it. 29 yards, moves the chains. They're about midfield now. Smothers dropping back, rolling out to his right, creating some room. He's going to find Hickman, the 3rd-string tight end, getting some action here as he moves the chains, and now they're into Indiana territory with 3:50 left in the game. Smothers keeps, jukes, and he's tripped up for the first down. So 3rd and goal later in the drive. Smothers on a triple option, pitches out to Ramir Johnson. He punches it into the end zone, and Nebraska won't go away, but they're going to need a miracle here as it's 31-20 after that, and they do just kick the extra point, so it's a 10-point game. So 3 minutes left in the game. They need a stop, and they cannot get one, as on literally the very next play, Stephen Carr just absolutely blows by everybody, and he's able to punch it into the end zone and pretty much secure this one for Indiana. But the Cornhuskers do end up getting a garbage time touchdown here as Smothers bombs one to Oliver Martin into the end zone. But like I said, garbage time doesn't end up mattering. As they win by multiple scores, the Indiana Hoosiers knock off the Nebraska Cornhuskers here as they played host, and the win streak has come to an end for the Cornhuskers. Nebraska absolutely dominated the time of possession, and they had a ton of third downs that just could not convert. And really what it came down to was the Indiana offense was very efficient, converting 6 of 9 of third downs and keeping drives going, while the Nebraska offense, 5 for 13 on third down, just kept punting it back to that Indiana offense, and they just kept scoring and scoring and scoring. Michael Penix Jr. had 225 yards through the air and 3 touchdowns. And then you had Stephen Carr, the running back, with 13 carries for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. While on the defensive side of the ball, you had Micah McFadden, Bo Robbins, Alfred Bryant, McCray Ball. All those guys had sacks. McFadden and Robbins with 2. Robbins had 4 tackles for loss. Bryant had 3. McCray Ball had 3. McFadden had 2. I mean, it was just lots of losing yards, lots of decisions that did not go in the favor of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, lots of options where they just made the wrong pitch or the wrong read. And that really was the story of the game here for the Cornhuskers in this one. But after this one, head coach Wilbur Fisher has leveled up to level 4. And we have gone and put that point into the closer. So now he has 1 out of 3 for that, which means that he gets an extra 500 points in recruiting from weeks 8 through 15. And now the Cornhuskers look ahead to next week as they will be traveling back home to play host to the 3-2 Illinois Fighting Illini. With that being said, I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I am saying goodbye.